You know why they're saying it, right? It's true. And secondly, if you notice,
What's true?
that she doesn't have the ability for the role. She's not qualified for it.
Oh, she's very qualified.
No. Is she black?
Yeah.
No, she's not.
So you're saying that she's not qualified because she's black?
Right.
It's calling.
Let me tell you why she and most black people are not qualified. Because if blacks were qualified, they wouldn't be begging and blaming and trying to take white people's stuff and try to get in.
What's white people's stuff?
What's
white people's stuff?
And try to get in without.
What's white people's stuff?
Let me just finish this.
Go ahead.
They wouldn't be trying to get into white people's world without earning it.
What's white people's world?
They would build their own and do their own thing.
You're so brainwashed. It's
but
sad.
Instead of being qualified, they're falsely accusing white people, and white people just giving it to them, and they're making them feel good. Oh, that nice black. Oh, you just acted so well. Come on, baby, you can do it. And blacks feel good, but they have not earned it because they have no shame. You a few days ago, you tweeted that black actors are getting more opportunities in film and TV. Did black people earn these opportunities?
I'm not these actors. What do you mean?
Do you believe that now that they're getting more opportunities in film and TV, did they earn that?
You would have to talk to those actors. I would be inclined to say yes.
And how did they earn it?
Which actor are you talking about?
Why do you say yes, they earn it?
Did I say that?
Yeah.
That's
you would have to say yes, they earn it. How would they have earned it? How did they earn it?
By acting.
But if black people had not accused white people of being racist,
we didn't just accuse. It wasn't.
They're not.
It's not an accusation. It's by and large fact.
Let me just finish this. If black people had not accused white people of being racist in the entertainment world, and said not enough black people getting awards and all that, would as many black people be everywhere now in acting? On TV, in films, on billboards. Would we see that today if they had not accused white people of being racist?
Those two things are not related. You're saying that because they accuse white people of being racist, they got the roles. If we didn't accuse, that's just facts. If you don't know that that's facts, if you're not aware of the racism in this country, you are sadly misguided. Of course there's racism. It's not an accusation, it's facts. Now, whether they react to certain things out of guilt is another question. I can't speak, I don't know what they did. I know that there's a lot of hardworking actors who deserve roles and deserve to be featured. It's not just black people. It's the minorities by and large. So it's not about, oh, did they earn it? I can't speak for them. There's too many gotcha questions. Too many like, oh, let me just say this really broad blanket statement and just see how you figure it out. Like I know how that works, and I'm not here for that. There's a lot of actors who are very talented. There is racism in this country. It still persists. It has always persisted. If we can't look at the history of killings, KKK lynchings, all these other things, blacks not being able to vote, blacks not being considered a whole person, we don't need to have a discussion about whether people, if racism is real. If we have to have a conversation about that, then we are in the wrong spot. We shouldn't be having this conversation. Racism, of course, is real.
Would black people have gotten those positions in film had they not cried racism?
Would black people have gotten that position in film had they not cried racism? I think black people have not gotten a lot of roles in film because of racism, yes. It's not because they cried about it, it's because they challenged the system, rightfully so.
And so, last time for that question, would black people, we see them everywhere now, gotten those positions had they not cried racism? Would they have gotten into those positions?
You can repeat the question all you want. That's just not how it works. And you actually read part of my tweet. My whole tweet was it's a great time for black actors and we're getting more opportunities than ever. But I just wonder how much of this is because they actually want black people in these films or because, as always, black people are good marketing and PR. That was the whole tweet. So what my point was is that, yes, it's good that we have a good time. I just hope that people aren't casting blacks in certain or giving black people certain things just because they know it'll be controversial to do certain things or to cast a black person in this. For instance, they cast Chloe as Ariel in The Little Mermaid. I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. The Little Mermaid is not an ethnicity. She's a mermaid. But I just hope that these opportunities are coming up because that actor, to them, to Disney's eyes or whoever the casting director's eyes, they felt like she deserved it. She's an amazing singer. I think she'll kill it. But I hope it's not a thing of like, you know what, if we cast a black person, we know this is going to be a huge PR campaign. So that was just an open thought I had in that moment.
I am, as most Americans are 100% convinced that the only reason you see blacks in all these films and billboards and doing these things now because they have falsely accused white people of being racist, and most white people are afraid to say that they're not racist, so they are appeasing the blacks. I am 100% convinced, as most Americans are, and I'm sure you are too, you probably won't say it, that these blacks are not qualified.
Oh, they're very qualified.
No.
Okay, so name off the top of your head right now one actress that could outsing Chloe for Little Mermaid.
That ain't the issue. I don't even know Chloe. I just think Chloe is black, right?
Huh?
She's black? Chloe?
Yes.
Okay. I guarantee you that Chloe...
I'm sorry, I'm calling her Chloe. Her name is... Sorry. Let me back up. It wasn't just about the singing. She can act, she can sing, she's talented. And everyone's saying she's not right for the role. That's the ultimate point that I'm trying to make.
You know why they're saying it, right? It's true. And secondly, if you notice,
true?
That she doesn't have the ability for the role. She's not qualified for it.
Oh, she's very qualified.
No. Is she black?
Yeah.
No, she's not.
So you're saying that she's not qualified because she's black?
Right.
And just to separate the screen name, because I'm so used to it, I was calling by screen name, Holly Bailey. So she is very qualified for the role.
Let me tell you why she and most black people are not qualified. Because if blacks were qualified, they wouldn't be begging and blaming and trying to take white people's stuff and try to get in.
What's white people's stuff?
What's
white people's stuff?
And try to get in without.
What's white people's stuff?
Let me just finish this.
Go ahead.
They wouldn't be trying to get into white people's world without earning it.
What's white people's world?
They would build their own and do their own thing.
You're so brainwashed. It's
but
sad.
instead of being qualified, they are falsely accusing white people, and white people just giving it to them, and then making them feel good. Oh, that nice black. Oh, you just acted so well. Come on, baby, you can do it. And blacks feel good, but they have not earned it because they have no shame.
That's just such a. It's kind of hard to converse with you because you kind of say a lot of blanket things that don't have much basis to it. She's very no.
Then if she was so talented, why did she build her own thing?
What do you mean?
Why did she do her own thing? Why do blacks have to accuse white people and take white people's stuff? I don't know if she did, it's particular, but I know that blacks in Hollywood have been Will Smith's wife, what's her name? Jada
Pinkett Smith.
Jada Smith, yeah. They've been crying racism and carrying on.
Because there's a lot of racism.
They have intimidated white people, and now whites have just given them whatever they want, even though they're not qualified.
That's just not the case.
Then why are the blacks doing it, and why are the whites giving it?
Did you not say at the top of this interview that there's more white people in this country, therefore there's a difference in ratio? There's more white people, right?
But whites are afraid of blacks.
Huh?
They're afraid of blacks.
I don't think that has anything to do with casting or opportunities.
They don't want to be called racist. The worst thing you could call a white person is a racist.
Who cares?
You don't care about white people?
No, I'm saying who cares if that's the worst thing you can say to a white person.
You don't care that affects whites in a negative way to falsely accuse them?
Not if they're actually racist. If someone's actually racist, then, I mean, you call it what it is.
If
I was actually racist, call it what it was.
Are white people racist?
That's a blanket statement, once again.
Are white people racist?
Are white people racist?
Yes.
Blanket statement.
What do you
question.
mean a blanket statement?
It's a very broad question. You can't say, because you can't just say, you can't lump a group of people together and say, are they racist?
So
are there a lot of racist white people? Yes. Are white people in general racist? You can't label everybody like that.
Do you know any white racist people?
Of course I do. I was born in Kentucky.
Who do you know that, tell me the name of somebody that you know and they're racist?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, the Great White Hope is a racist?
Yeah, because he's a great white hope, but not a hope for everyone else.
Do you know, how do you know he's a racist?
I'll put it like this, because this is normally what happens, and I'm going to predict where you're about to try to go. Everyone does this. Who do you know? You just asked that, right? Who do you know? What has he done? What exactly? See, there's things in his life that people forget to do, which is feel. And I don't need to sit down and narrow down, this proved, because nothing will ever really satisfy you or anyone else to prove that anyone's a racist.
Do you know President Trump?
But I've had a lifetime myself of dealing with it.
I asked you, who do you know that's a racist?
I can make up a name right now and you wouldn't know whether it's true.
Do you know President Trump?
Huh?
You know President Trump?
Do you know him?
No,
you defend him as if you do.
I asked you, who do you know that's a racist? And you said President Trump.
Yeah.
And you know him?
He's the president. What do you mean?
Do you know him?
What you mean do I know him?
Personally, do you know him?
I know, yeah. I
You had
don't know him
experiences with the
personally.
president
I don't
that you
need to.
could call him a racist.
I don't need to.
Oh, you could just call him a racist because you want to?
You can just call black people liars and beggars even though you don't know them all?
And that's why you calling the president a racist?
No, because I'm judging him off of what he said
Why
to the
do you
American
call
public.
President Trump a racist?
Because it's clear.
What's clear about it?
Why else would you tell someone to go back to where they came from when they're from here?
So he told those
They're from here. Except for one of them is not, but 3 of the 4 women are from here. And the one who's not from here became a citizen 6 years before Melania did. So why would you tell them to go back where they're from when 3 of them are from here and one's a citizen and one of them is a citizen before his wife was?
So are you saying that because the president said to 4 thuggish congresswomen, that if you don't like America...
Why would you call them thugs? Do you know them?
Because they are thugs.
Do you know them?
Yeah.
Do you know them?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I do shows about them every day.
But you don't know them.
I know, I study them. They're
No,
thugs.
I
But
study Trump.
let me ask you.
Not thugs.
So because the president said to 3 congresswomen, one is a refugee from Somalia, the Ilian woman, who the American was kind enough to bring here out of some camp she was in back there, refugees camp or whatever she was. And these people come here, they turn on America. They degrade the country, they put it down, they hate white people.
What did she say?
And so because the president said if you're not happy here, you need to go back to where you came from, repair your area, then come back and tell us what we should be doing.
The fact that
you call him a racist for that reason?
Oh, yes. Because if
Amazing.
you're saying that to people who are from here, that means you're judging them off of something else, which is skin tone.
How's that skin tone? He didn't mention their skin color
No,
at
if he
all.
said go back to where your
He
crime-infested places, that's also another thing to say to someone that's very obviously what you're saying. They're from here.
No, they're not from here.
No, the 4th one, she's not. There's one of them who's not from here. The other 3, they were born here. They're from here. So to say that without any basis and without knowing what you're talking about, that means you're looking at someone. You're seeing the color. These are the 4 minority women that are there, and you're going to say that to them without realizing they're from here. You're judging them off of something. You're not judging them off of where they're from because they're from here. You're judging them off of what?
So the only way a white man could disagree with
It's not a disagreement.
women of color.
Where would they go? Use your logic.
Women of color. That's
get
what
get out of your roboticness and use your logic. What does he refer to when he says go back to where you're from?
Ask you. So because the president told women of color, if you don't like America, if you're that unhappy, go back to where you came from.
Which is
that
here.
made him a racist?
Yeah, because they're from here.
That
That means
made
he's
him a
assuming.
racist just because
That means
he
he's
said
assuming. Why would he think they're not from here? Go.
No, I'm asking
Why
you.
would he think they're not from here?
Well, Ilya is
Could it
not
be
from
their
here.
skin tone?
And the other 3
It's probably their skin
act
tone,
like they're
Jesse Lee
not from here.
Peterson. Amazing.
No, I have proof that you're a racist.
You definitely
you want
don't.
to hear?
Let's hear your proof, Jesse
I
Lee
can
Peterson. Let's hear it.
absolutely prove that you're a racist
Uh-huh.
because you disagree with a white man. You disagree with the president, not because he's
That is
wrong,
the lamest-
but because he's color.
That's the lamest resolve I've ever heard.
Well, that's what you just said about the
That is
president
the
concerning
lamest
the 4
conclusion
black
I've ever
women.
heard. You have very terrible logic.
But how can you say that then about the president concerning the 4 black
Because
women?
of things
He
that
didn't
he-
call them a racist. You said because you disagree with what he said, he's a racist.
No, because I've lived a life, and that's what people who are racist say to minorities: is go back to your country.
So that's what
it says it on
but
the.
that's what racists say about white people. If white people disagree, you're racist.
Of course they disagree.
But you're calling
They
him
love
a racist.
to say to tell people to go back from where they're
But
from.
you're calling him a racist because of that.
Of that and
So
many
that
things
means
that he
you're
said.
a racist.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't at all.
How it make him a racist?
For
then?
me, judging him off of what he says does not mean that I believe that I am superior to his ethnicity.
Well, why would you call him a racist?
Because you know that's what
then?
racism means. It
Why
means
would
that
you
a
call-
person
you
of a
do feel like
particular
you're superior
ethnicity
to
believes that
him.
they are superior to another.
You, a black man, feel like you're superior to this white man.
That's
who
not what I
told
said.
The people of color to go back to their country. So you're no different. You're a racist too.
That logic literally doesn't make any sense.
Yes, to me it makes big sense.
I'm sure to you it makes a lot of sense.
Great big sense.
Uh-huh.
You love white people?
What?
Do you love white people?
I love people.
How about white people?
I love all people.
How about white people?
What do you mean?
I'm just asking, and I understand, and I'm black, I'm slow, so you might not be understanding. Do you?
Why do you say you're black? You said that's the second time you said that. Why do you keep saying that?
Because you seem not to be understanding what I'm saying, so, and I know I'm, And I
Don't-
don't mind being black and slow. I just want to.
But why would you label yourself that? I think the only racist in here is you. You hate yourself.
Do you love white people?
I can't even answer that. It's such a broad question. I don't even know what that means. I can't tell you I love white people because that sounds like a setup question. It's it's a very strange question.
You don't know what it means to love white people?
I love all people.
How about white?
That includes all.
How about white? I didn't ask about all.
That includes all people.
No, I didn't ask about all.
I do think white people are hilarious.
Do you love them?
Do I love who?
White people, that hilarious white people.
I said I love all people.
How about white people?
I'm not going to narrow it down to all white people because I don't love all white people.
And how are white people hilarious?
Because they're funny.
How are they funny?
I think all cultures are funny. If you look at every ethnicity, every culture, we all are hilarious.
You say you love white people because they're hilarious.
They're hilarious.
In what way?
Maybe possibly, I think it's hilarious how they can make a black man think that he is dumb and slow, and how they can brainwash a black man into believing that his own people are beggars. So that's funny to me.
You think white people made me see myself as black and slow?
Absolutely. Didn't you grow up in Jim Crow? How do you live through that and come out like this? What happened to you?
Let me ask.
No, I'm serious. What happened to you?
Do you love Jewish people?
Yeah, sure.
See how you said, yes, sure, Jewish people, but you couldn't say it about white people. Why not?
Because I can't say, because I know what you're doing, that's why.
What am I doing?
Your whole show is like, this is the problem with a lot of things.
What am I doing?
It's too much setup and too much gotcha questions, too many
I'm
broad
just
strokes.
asking simple, basic questions. It's not setup because these are normal questions. You and I are conversating.
Here's my.
Why were you able to say, yes, I love Jewish people,
Here's my
but
final
you
question.
couldn't say white people?
Here's my final answer, 21 questions. I love all people, period.
But why were you able to say, yes, I love Jewish people, but you couldn't say, yes, I love white people?
I don't know, probably because I know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
I'm just not giving you a soundbite.
What?
I'm just not giving you a soundbite.
So why did you give me a soundbite about the Jews?
Because Jews are awesome.
But white people not.
Aren't Jews kind of considered white oftentimes too?
But white people not.